Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be all about what to wear on a snowy or wintry trip. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably know just how much I love the winter time. I love getting outdoors and embracing the winter and going skiing and going on snowy walks and road trips and all that kind of thing. I just love the winter time so much, but I know that it can be quite difficult to know what to wear when you go on these kind of snowy trips, and it's something that I get asked about all the time. So I thought I'd put together this video and show you some of the outfits that I like to wear when we go on our wintry adventures, and hopefully you'll find it useful and it will help you to kind of plan your outfits. One thing I do want to note is how important it is to make sure that the items you're choosing are going to keep you warm and they're going to keep you dry. Those are the two most important things, but that's not to say that you can't mix style into it, and that's exactly what I like to do. I like to mix style with function, and you can put together some really cute outfits that are going to keep you warm and dry, but they also look quite stylish at the same time. So I hope you like this video, I hope you find it useful. Let me know in the comments which was your favourite outfit, and I guess let's get into it. Right, the first look that I'm going to show you is what I tend to wear when we go on nice wintry snowy walks. This isn't really like hiking gear, it's more just for when we go up to the frozen lakes in Whistler and we go on casual snowy walks, and it's a cute outfit but it's also really practical and it helps to keep me nice and warm. So this is the first outfit in full. Got my big woods coat on, a knit jumper, base layer, a pair of black jeans, and then my Sorel snow boots, which I got last year. I love these boots actually. I wear them with a big pair of socks, and they help to keep my feet so warm and so dry, and also because they come up quite high, it's quite good when I'm walking in deep snow because it means that snow ain't getting inside my shoes, which is the worst thing. Wet, cold feet is never good when it's cold outside. But yeah, love these boots. On New Year's Day I wore a very similar outfit when we went walking around the lakes in Whistler. This coat I love. I got this year and it's just super warm and waterproof and windproof, and it's got really big pockets as well, so you can keep all your essentials in there. I'd also obviously take with me a pair of gloves. These are from Hudson's Bay, but you can get like mittens and gloves basically from anywhere, and they're nice and fleecy on the inside too. And I'll also take a hat as well. This one's from Roots. I've had it ages. I think I have like 3 different Roots hats because I just love them so much, and they last really well, and it's so thick and warm and cozy, and a lot of hats don't really suit me but this style does, so I like it and I stick to what I know, and I'll probably buy another one this year. But yeah, really important to have a hat. Obviously the weather can change so quickly and it can get windy, and it's nice just to have something to keep your head warm. This is another outfit that I often wear when we go for snowy walks. This is perfect for when it's not as cold and as windy, but it's still a little bit cold and a little bit snowy. Like I wore this last week when we went for a walk around Stanley Park, and it was snowing just a little bit and it was really pretty, but this outfit was perfect. The jacket is from Parajumpers, just kind of a classic puffy jacket, but I love it so much, and it kind of looks a little bit pink on camera, but it's like a really beautiful scarlet red. I've got my knit jumper on, base layer, jeans, and then I can't actually remember where these boots are from, but they're kind of like Timberlands, but these are great. A little bit more flexible than the snow boots, a little bit less chunky, but they're nice and waterproof, and yeah, keep my feet nice and warm with a good pair of socks. And then this hat's from Topshop and it's very cute. It's got a cute little pom-pom on top. So the next look I'm going to show you is what I wear when we go skiing. So I've been skiing for a very long time now, maybe like, I don't know, like 19 or 20 years. Wow, that makes me feel really old. But yeah, I've been skiing for a very long time, and the most important thing to think about is that you want to be wearing decent layers and you want to have a decent outer layer. So I'll always wear a base layer on the bottom, but some Uniqlo, it's from the Heattech range. Really simple, really affordable, but basically base layers are designed to keep you warm, but also to draw sweat away from the skin, because the last thing you want is to get all hot and bothered and for that sweat just to kind of stay inside and stick to your skin, because that's going to make you feel really, really cold and uncomfortable. So base layers are really good, and then I'd recommend layering up on top of that. It's kind of better to wear multiple layers than it is just to wear one thick layer, because then the air will get trapped in between and it'll make you feel a little bit warmer. And then in terms of an outer layer, it's kind of up to you. I mean, some people wear puffy jackets, some people will wear a shell jacket and then wear like a thin puffer underneath and layers. Sometimes I wear that, or sometimes I'll wear my thicker ski jacket and wear less layers underneath. It kind of just depends on the temperature and the time of year and kind of the weather that we're dealing with. But the most important thing is just to wear something that's going to keep you warm and that's going to keep you dry. Obviously when you're on top of a mountain, the conditions can change so quickly. Like I was there in Whistler recently and it was minus 25 degrees and the winds were like 60 kilometers an hour. So it was kind of extreme, and it's in those situations where you're so grateful for having a decent jacket and decent layers and a good snood and a good hood and things like that that are really going to keep you nice and warm. This is my full ski outfit, black on black, very simple, but my jacket's from the North Face. It's a proper ski jacket and I love it so much. I got it recently. It's really simple, but it's got like a silver zip, some great pockets, some great features as well. So it's got like this cuff around the hand so snow doesn't get up the wrists. It's got like a little pocket for your ski pass on the arm, and it's just a really good jacket. And then I've got some black ski pants on. These are from Columbia. Sometimes I'll wear a pair of leggings underneath if it is really cold and windy. And then I'd also recommend getting a really decent pair of socks. These are thermal socks, they're nice and fluffy and cozy on the inside. Thicker socks are good as well actually, especially if you're going to be renting ski boots or snowboard boots. Often they're a little bit more rigid and a little bit stiff, and so if you've got a little bit of extra padding, then you're not as likely to get blisters and things like that. In terms of accessories, I always wear my neck warmer. This is great because you can basically just pull it up over your face and it helps to keep you nice and warm, especially when you're on the chairlifts or you're skiing. It just keeps your face nice and warm, and sometimes if it's super cold I'll just tuck it in underneath my goggles and then it kind of stops any bits of skin from being exposed. I usually keep a hat in my backpack just for when we're getting lunch or if we're having some drinks afterwards. Obviously keep in mind a hat like this won't fit underneath a helmet, but it's always nice to have. And then another essential is obviously a decent pair of ski gloves. These ones are from Salomon. They're nice and padded, nice and waterproof. One thing I find is that my fingers, whatever gloves I'm wearing, always get really cold, especially at the tips. And I discovered recently, I can't believe I've never used it before in my 20 years of skiing, hand warmers, and they're amazing. There's one actually already in here. But this is what they look like, and they're just small little packets and they're really cheap, maybe like $3 for a pair. And basically you just like scrunch them up like that, and then somehow magically they generate heat. So you pop them in your gloves and they stay warm for the entire day and they keep your fingers so nice and warm. They're amazing. So yeah, if you haven't discovered these before, then I'd highly recommend hand warmers. If you have, then I'm probably the last person in the world to have never have used them, but they're amazing. Also, I like to often bring a pair of magic gloves with me and just keep them in my pocket. Obviously, if you're taking pictures and stuff, you can't wear your big ski gloves, but I find magic gloves are just really good. They're really thin, but they just give your fingers a little bit of extra protection. You can still use your camera, but they just protect your hands a little bit. And also goggles are another essential. I love these. They're from Roxy. I got them a few years ago, but they're super cool. Sometimes in the springtime when it's really hot and sunny, I might wear sunglasses, but most of the time I just wear my goggles, and these are really cool. This next look is the kind of thing that I tend to wear when we're at a ski resort and we're going out at night. Maybe we're going out for dinner or we're going out for drinks. To be honest, ski resorts generally are not dressy whatsoever. Like, you don't catch people in heels, especially not in the winter time, because it's going to be icy and it's going to be slippery. People don't really get their legs out, people don't wear dresses. You get a lot of people who will literally be out at night in a club in their ski pants and their ski gear from earlier that day. So anything and everything goes. You can kind of just wear whatever you want. So this is the kind of outfit that I normally wear if we're going out at night time for dinner or drinks. Got just a simple black knit jumper on. You might remember it from the Zara video. Black pair of jeans, and then my Timberland style boots. Sometimes too I'll just wear like a cami underneath, which is a little bit nicer, a little bit dressier, just in case we do end up in a club or we end up going for drinks and I want to wear something a little bit lighter. And in terms of jacket, to be honest, normally whenever we go out at night and we're at a ski resort, I'll just wear my ski jacket, because it doesn't make a lot of sense to take lots of different jackets with you, just because this one is probably going to be the warmest, especially if you're flying in and you've got like a luggage limit. So yeah, normally I'll just wear this, and then I'll take a hat with me as well. Obviously at night time the temperature will drop a lot, so it's nice to have a hat to keep your head nice and warm, and then gloves and a scarf. So this next outfit is my fourth and final look, and this is the kind of thing that I tend to wear when we go on wintry city breaks. This can actually be a little bit of a tough one, because obviously you want to be warm, but you want to be quite stylish, especially if you're going out for nice dinners and drinks and that kind of thing. This is the full look, just wearing a simple roll neck knit jumper, pair of jeans, and some suede over the knee boots. That's kind of a little bit more dressy. I find that the over the knee boots dress it up a little bit, and then I've got a nicer blouse underneath, so then if we go out for dinner or we go out for drinks, I can just whip this off and it's just like a whole new outfit altogether. I actually really love these over the knee boots. I got them last year and they're really nice, really flattering, make your legs look nice and long, and they also provide a little bit of extra warmth too. But one thing I will note is be careful what shoes you wear, especially if it's been snowing, because any salt on the ground will basically destroy suede shoes, and also it will kill leather shoes a bit as well. So use like a protective spray, and if you can, avoid wearing suede shoes when it's been snowy, because you'll end up with like horrible white lines and white salt stains all over your boots, and it's kind of hard to get out. So just something to keep in mind. And then in terms of coat, this is probably what I would wear if we're on a city break. I got this jacket from Zara about 3 years ago, I think, but it's still going strong, and I like that it's a bit longer, so it keeps my legs nice and warm. So that's it for all of my wintry outfits. I really hope you found this useful and it's given you a little bit of inspiration if you've been struggling with what to wear and what to take with you on your wintry adventures. I'd love to have you back here, so please do subscribe if you haven't already, and I guess I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!